Hi guys, hi, hello, hi, hello. Okay, so I'm back again with another video, and actually in today's video we're going to talk about one of the most popular fully funded scholarships here in Italy, regional scholarships, as aside a few others. Okay, but then let's go. Today we're going to talk about the ERGO Scholarship. Okay, let's get right into it without wasting much time. Must knows, this is a scholarship for universities and AFAM institutions in the Emilia Romagna region. Okay, in the coming academic year, I'll actually be talking a lot about AFAM institutions as well, aside the universities, so be expecting more of that. But then I'll explain a little bit in this video for you guys to have a fair idea. Okay, so some of the universities in the Emilia Romagna region is that of the University of Bologna, University of Ferrara, University of Modena and Reggio Emilia, and that of the University of Parma. Okay, some of the AFAM institutions here in Italy is that of Accademia delle Belle Arti di Bologna and that of Ravenna. Okay, and there are so many other AFAM institutions. Those are institutions that offer programs related to arts, music, dance. Okay, so you guys need to know of that. There are loads and loads of these institutions here in the Emilia Romagna region. Okay, so you can take a look through. Let's talk about who can apply. Okay, so students going for bachelor programs, that of master's degree of the unique cycle. Okay, with the unique cycle, courses of specialization, PhDs, and that of programs in AFAM institutions. So you can see the previous institution, AFAM institution that I showed to you guys, they have their own different programs that they offer. So basically, students going to offer programs in those institutions. Okay, let's talk about the general scholarship benefit. So as you guys know, it comes with stipends, it comes with daily meals, accommodation, international mobility, and that of the possibility of tuition reduction. Obviously, it depends on your country of origin. Okay, regarding that of the possibility of that of the tuition reduction, it almost always depends on your country of origin, because someone will get more, like less tuition reduced, some is going to get, it all depends on your home country. Let us talk about the economic requirements. Okay, so what you guys need to know of is, for that of the ESA for this year, you can see the cap is that of 25,000 euros. Okay, and that of for properties and assets is that of 50,000 euros. So please do take note of that. Okay, let us talk about the merit requirement. As you guys know, students coming as first years enrolling for the first time this academic year, the calculation is done, the merit requirement is done per post. Okay, so part of the amount is going to be given to them by the end of this year, okay, December, and then for them to be able to get 100% the entire amount of the money, they'll have to achieve necessary credits, necessary credits by 10th of August 2025. And then each and every university and each and every AFAM institution and the allotted credits. Okay, so you have to go through the list because it's a whole lot. Okay, then students in successive years are required to meet the credit requirements indicated in the call for applications. Okay, it's also going to depend on the university under which you are coming to in the Emilia Romagna region. So go through the merit list and check the specific one for your program. Okay, let's look at the scholarship benefits for this year. Okay, so an ESA, less or equal to 16,666.67 is going to get that of 7,015.97 euros. Okay, as you guys know, the division of students is done in three. Okay, fuori sede, pendolari, and in sede. Okay, so this from those international students, those coming basically from far places, this pendolari are those of commuters, and then insedi are those located in, like, if you're going to Bologna, those located within Bologna. Okay, so the amount is divided in this according to this divisions. Okay, so students, international students who have an ESA of that of up to this amount are going to get the 7,000 that I mentioned, and those commuters will get this amount, those within the location will get this amount, and then those with an ESA of 16,666.68 to that of 18,333.34 are going to get 4,560.38 euros. Okay, if the student falls under international student or that of 40 said, those pendolari are going to get this amount, and those insedi are going to get this amount. And then students presenting an ESA of 18,333.35 to that of 20,818.46 are going to get this amount if they fall under 40 said, that of 3,788.62, and then the others are going to get the allocated amount. Then those presenting an ESA of 20,818.47 to that of 25,000 euros are going to get 3,507.99 if they fall under 40 said. The others are going to get the amount stated here. You guys should take note, the amount keep decreasing depending on your ESA, so that is what you should take note of. Let us talk about the conditions for increment. Okay, so students with an ESA less or equal to 12,500 euros, that is basically like almost half of the amount, they're going to attract 15% increment of the amount, so they are going to get 8,068.37 euros. That is if they fall under 40 said. Pendolari are going to get this amount, and then insedi are going to get this amount. Let us talk about the other conditions for increment. There's going to be 20% increments for female students enrolled in STEM programs. Okay, so they are going to get 8,419.16 euros. That is if they are presenting an ESA of up to 16,666.67 euros. Okay, if they are presenting, the more they keep presenting like a bigger ESA, I'll say, or an ESA with a value much more higher, the more the amount reduces. So that's what you should take note of. Then the next condition for increment is that of 20% increments for students enrolled in 2 programs simultaneously. They are also going to get the same amount, and then is going to reduce depending on the amount of ESA that they are presenting. Okay, so that's the amount here. Let us talk about courses for revocation. Okay, let us talk about that. So the first cause for revocation is that of revocation due to exclusion or forfeiture of eligibility. Okay, then the next cause for revocation is that of revocation due to failure to achieve merit by that of 10th of August 2025. If you find yourself in this, category where the scholarship is revoked, there is a possibility for you to pay back the scholarship amount. Okay, so yeah, that's what you should take note of. Then the third reason for revocation is that of revocation for failure to achieve the merit by that of 30th of November 2025. So if you guys had watched my video with this, you will know this. After the student is unable to meet the requirement by this dates, they extend it up to November, but then automatically the students have lost the scholarship. And then by this deadline, if the student is still unable to actually make the needed credit, then the student is going to pay back the money to the scholarship board. Okay, so that's what you should take note. The student who automatically loses this at this point will just get the percentage of the scholarship that he has gotten as at that point. Okay, nothing else will be added. These are the courses for revocation. Let us talk about notice for international students. Okay, international students need to take note that to apply for the benefit for this academic year, they are required to present like the document that you guys know of. Okay, they're supposed to present. I'm going to talk in detail about the document that you're supposed to present, but then the documents should be communicated to the CAF, affiliated to the ERGO Scholarship to calculate the easy UP for the students. Okay, but then the document that you're presenting should reflect that of income made by the family as at the year 2023. So please do take note of that. Please take note that ERGO reserves the right to ask for the original document. Okay, the document should be uploaded in the student reserve area by the deadline stated by the call. Okay, if you don't do that, even if the student has been selected in the initial selections, the student is going to be suspended until that document has been gotten. Okay, then take note in situations where the students do not get this document from the authorities in their home country, and then they come here in Italy and then they allow their local authorities or their local consulates or embassies here in Italy to do the calculation for them. ERGO is saying they are going to really do critical check and control on those documents to ensure that the declarations made are actually correct. Okay, so when the student should actually get the documents from their local embassies here in Italy, there's a need for it to be legalized, translated by the prefettures here in Italy. Okay, if you get it from your home country, then you translate and then you legalize it there at the Italian embassy. Okay, so please do take note of that. Let us talk about the documents required. Okay, so as you guys know, the documents required is that of the family income documents, that of the students' family composition, and also that of their properties and assets. Okay, these documents needs to be gotten from the recognized authorities in your home country, and then it should be translated into Italian and legalized by the Italian embassy in your home country, your original country. That's what it said. So yeah, and there are some situations that you need to take note of in, situations where maybe your parents are divorced, one of your parents is dead, the student was left by maybe the father, or one of the parents was absent in the family unit. In a situation where the student has that of a guardian in the family, in all of these situations, the students need to present documents supporting that. Okay, so in the case of divorce, your parents' divorce certificate. In the case of a death, your parents' death certificate. Okay, and all the others. Then let us talk about the the part B of the document as well. Take note that each and every family member reported in the family composition document, as long as the person is over 18 years, the person's income needs to be declared in the family's income document. And then also take note in an instance where the student is an orphan of both parents, it is necessary to submit the death certificate of both parents if not already presented to the company in previous academic years. Okay, so presence of married adults or brothers in the family register, it is necessary to present the marriage certificate or the marital status of the brother or sister. It must be specified in the family composition document that you will be presenting. Okay, also do take note presence in the family register of adult brothers and sisters not living with the family of origin. There is a need for you to present their residence certificate of non-cohabiting brother or sister, or it can be specified in the certificate of composition of the family. Okay, so an instance where your family, any member of your family is not working, you need to show supporting documents. Now let us talk about where to get the income document. Okay, so you can see here the value of the income achieved in the year 2023. Okay, certification must or should be issued by the public administration competent for tax management reporting. Okay, the total gross income including taxes from work or pension received by each of the adult members of the family in the academic, in the year 2023. Okay, you can see in the year 2023. In an instance where in your home country you cannot get this document, other documents are stated here that you can present. Certificate issued by the employer indicating the salary received in the calendar year 2023. And then you must also include that of taxes, okay, including taxes, okay. Then also that of the last pay slip as of December 2023, only if it shows the total income received in the year 2023. Otherwise, all 12-month monthly pay slips of the income received in the calendar year 2023 if the total income is not shown in the last pay slip. Okay, then the last you should know is building certificate of all buildings owned as at 31st of December 2023 by each and every member of your family. Okay, the square meters and everything needs to be indicated. So in instances where you guys are living in an apartment that is not yours, you guys need to know you need to present that of the house contract, okay, to ERGO. Let us talk about students from particularly poor countries. Students coming from Afghanistan, Mauritania, Mali, Zambia, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Liberia, Lesotho, and others. These students need to go to the Italian embassy in their home country with the documents that the embassy or the consulate is going to ask of them, and then it's the embassy that is going to compile the document for them, which they are going to use to request for the ISE UPI and request for the benefit from ERGO. Okay, let us talk about the last guideline that you need to know. In case you guys have mortgage, you've taken a mortgage for your home, the residual mortgage as at 31st of December 2023 on the residential house or any other property must be presented to ERGO. Okay, then the value of movable assets of each and every member of the family unit owned as at 31st of December 2023 must be declared, and then any other document of disability by the student. So take note, the family income document that you'll be presenting or any other of properties and assets that you'll be presenting must express the values in the local currency, which will be converted into euros based on the average exchange rate, okay, foreign rates, currencies as of the year 2023, okay, calculated by the Bank of Italy. By the Bank of Italy, not the market rate. Let us talk about how to apply. How can you apply for the scholarship? Basically, to apply for the scholarship, you're just going to go to the ERGO website and then you send the application directly from there. If you do not have that of the speed, because you cannot send the application with speed if you are not living in Italy, so you just log in with your university credentials or you just register and then you send in the application. Let us talk about the deadlines. Okay, so you can send in the application, the online application, from 3rd of July to that of 30th of August 2024. So basically, that's all that you guys need to know about the ERGO Scholarship. I know this is a much anticipated, scholarship. Because so many people are coming into Emilia Romagna region. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and if you have any more question, you want clarity on anything, leave it in the comment section and then I'm going to answer it. But then that is it. I'll see you in my next video. I'm wishing you guys all the best. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.